Hey, I promise I am not driving, but I am on the road and I stopped because it's Friday, and so it's time for my Friday food for thought. I've heard this thing over and over: do more of what's working and less of what's not working. How many times do we make things harder on ourselves unnecessarily? Or how many times do we keep doing the same thing over and over and somehow expecting the results to be different? That knocking noise that your car is making that you're hoping will just go away on its own. Or that headache that you get every day at the same time like clockwork. Or the dishes that are never put away. Or that raise that you want that just hasn't come. You're moving through your days one after another, and these things are not improving or going away. Have you considered that maybe a change within yourself could result in a different outcome? If what you're doing isn't working, what else can you try to get a different outcome? Do more of what's working and less of what's not working. So, I've been experiencing this snapping sound on the right side of my head, kind of like around the area of my surgical fasteners. And so the last time I saw my neurosurgeon, I mentioned it to him. And mostly I just wanted to make sure that it was something that I shouldn't, whether I should be concerned about it or not. But in the midst of all of it, I got really caught up in being able to accurately describe what was going on. And finally I just said, I can just make it do the sound if you want to hear it. And he responded, you can make the noise happen? And I was like, well, yeah, I know, like if I turn my head just so and like adjust my eyes just so, as if I'm like putting on mascara, it'll make the noise. And he chuckled a little bit and said, well, if you can make it happen, then don't do the thing that's making it happen. And I'll be honest, I was a bit irritated at the time because I just felt like he was totally missing the point. Like I wanted to know if this was a bigger concern. But anyway, fast forward to last week when I heard a really similar story on a podcast I listened to where this guy's doctor just told him not to do the thing that was causing him to have the pain that he was experiencing. And even though the story and the message was the same as mine, because I was outside of the experience, I was able to hear it differently. Stop doing the things that's causing the outcome you don't want or like. Do more of what's working and less of what's not working. So what adjustments do you need to make so that you get the outcome that you want? What do you need to do more of to keep getting really awesome outcomes? And what do you need to do less of to decrease the negative outcomes? I'd love to hear the adjustments that you're planning on making in the comments. And you all have an awesome weekend. Mwah!